Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken from about the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Marcus Peters on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings
to throw, Mayfield.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Rolling to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. 39 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
The extra point.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7. Browns nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Baltimore.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Landry. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Ravens 1st down.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
2nd and 7.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some space here. Bring it! And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, 47 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake. Mayfield. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go play action. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Chubb, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And this time he is in. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And Andrews lost the football. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Let's make these babies cry.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. His throw caught right around the 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Play action. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Intended for
so they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Baltimore.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson's going to look to run it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now 4th down.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They're going for it with Dobbins.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st down, Baltimore.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Steps away to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
The ball carrier.
J.K. Dobbins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 24, Browns 7. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Set the tone, defense. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Jackson will throw again. Able to find Deon Cain, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And Jackson throwing once more. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They go play action with Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Brings up fourth down.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They run the option on second down. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. I'm trying to collect. Check.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. I don't think you got it, son. 48.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield going to keep this himself. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 31 yards. And the Browns
Ravens get a score closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.